This episode is brought to you by Major Spoilers VIP members. Thank you for your support of Major Spoilers and the Major Spoilers Podcast Network. If you would like to become a bronze, silver, or gold VIP member, go to members.majorspoilers.com for more information.
Welcome to Critical Hit, a Major Spoilers podcast. Thank you so much for downloading and listening. You are awesome. That's how awesome you are. You're the awesomest of all the awesome listeners that we have. And yes, you can go tell your friends that we said you were awesome. So, we found out a little bit about how the Trogonauts operate in the city. And we've got a plan to do some other things.
Right.
In a brand new episode of
Critical Hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Supposed to yell?
You're just trying to confuse us now.
I'm just seeing who's paying attention. Obviously, all of our awesome fans who are listening were, because they shouted it out on the bus or the library or in bed or wherever. At work.
At work.
Well, they're not supposed to be listening.
In church.
At a funeral.
Cast out the demons. Critical Hit. Yes.
Their grandson's christening.
Better than the grandson's bris.
Yeah, don't frighten them oil.
It's okay. All right, we've lost Sam.
Good,
guys.
good. This is a great way to
Great start.
Yes, I'm very happy.
I'm just imagining some boy having to tell, like, a gynecologist years later what happened. And it's just like, someone was really into this stupid podcast.
Actually, no, you know what? That would be an interesting story. No corrections. Let's continue.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, so you guys had decided to do some further investigation.
Mm-hmm.
So the question, I have a question though. We had said we were interested in looking to see if there were any kind of warnings or postings of where these incursions would be in case they wanted to keep the populace safe or anything like that. Would that be something that's common knowledge in the area? Do you
Maybe.
think? Okay.
You guys go out and try to figure some of that out.
Yeah.
Find a message board or something.
Yes.
No,
A
the
message
crier.
board.
There does not appear to be any, and in fact, in general, the populace seems to be kind of tense about the lack of information that the Trogonauts share.
Ah.
Okay. And there's probably no rumor on the street as to what the Trogonauts are using the information for?
Yeah,
enemies?
the rumor on the street of what they use the information for is basically the same thing that anybody who ever takes over the city uses the information for, is to not get eaten by giant fish while simultaneously hoping that the giant fish eat whoever you want them to eat.
Okay.
And also, threatening people, saying like, well, I know something that's going to happen at your district. So unless you kneel before Trog, you're not gonna get the appropriate information.
Okay.
Other than that, though, they generally seem to not hassle the population too much. As long as they give them a wide berth.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
They're not going around just randomly taking food away from people or anything like that. But they have a tithe system set up where they get plenty of food that maybe other people need. But they seem to be pretty respectful of that.
Okay. So, would we also learn anything about the leader?
Yes. How likely we would be to be able to get an audience with Bezbirto?
That's something that you'd probably have to track down an actual Trogonaut to talk to about.
Well, let's do that then.
Okay.
I shall find a Trogonaut.
Okay. What do you look for in a Trogonaut?
Well, I'm looking for a Trogonaut who seems belligerent enough to say something stupid that he should not, but not so belligerent that I should have to kill him.
Oh, okay. You find one of those.
All right. What's he doing?
He is talking loudly to some of his friends.
Are they also Trogonauts?
Yes.
All right.
Would Trogonauts have friends that are not Trogonauts?
Probably not in public.
Okay.
How many are there?
We'll say 6 total.
That's a lot.
In this little group, anyway.
Great. Find a way to peel him away from his friends.
Okay. What do you do to peel him away from his friends?
6 seems a bit much. We've seen them interact with people before who get in their way. Do they tend to gang up on them?
You have not seen any actual conflicts. Okay. If somebody gets in their way, they get out of their way right quick.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Go ahead and get in their way. We'll back you.
I'll get in his way.
Okay. He goes up to get something else to drink, and you just kind of step right in front of him, maybe?
Yes.
He looks down at you, and because these guys are very tall, and pokes you a couple of times. Oh, you're real. I thought Menjeko over there was casting another illusion. He's a funny kid. And he just kind of like walks around you and goes over to get a drink.
That was unsuccessful.
That was more reasonable than I was expecting.
Indeed.
And, he's just over there at the bar. But he walks up to the bar, and then everybody who's at the bar just kind of like finds other places to be.
Fair enough.
I shall buy him a drink.
Okay. He looks over at you again, pokes you a couple times.
Yes, I am real.
Shrugs. He's like, give me that one. And they put this big jug in front of him. And this is like the sort of thing where, it's got like kind of a foil thing around it, and then like a kind of some wire around it, like a cork, some foil, and some wire around it, and he just kind of like gets his nails into it and just peels off the whole thing in one go. There's a big spray. I mean, it doesn't like go everywhere, but there's a spray.
A good arc.
Yep.
So it's like a bottle of lambic.
Sure. Reference.
Lambic?
Yeah, it's like
Lambic.
a Belgian beer that is topped with a cork and foil.
It's pretty big. It's. I mean, sure. It's something like that. Something like a champagne or a wine bottle kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, this is like a jug. This is what you like. If you had 5 people around a table, they would drink one of these.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to attempt to engage him.
Okay. They're like glug 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 glug. They do have very small mouths, so he like it's weirdly dainty when he drinks from this giant jug.
I don't suppose you're wondering why I bought you a drink.
I was wondering it a little bit. What do you want?
I want an audience with Despierta.
Oh. That's hilarious.
I'm not laughing.
Why do you want that? Do you find that your head's too heavy for your shoulders?
Generally, no.
I
Although
see.
it does depend on the season.
Do you find that you don't like the way that your arms and legs connect to the rest of your body?
I find that on the whole, mindless threats do nothing but pass past me.
Oh, well, that's great. In that case, I recommend that you walk out of this bar, around the corner, and then head straight for the center of town. Walk up to the first guard you see and tell them you want an audience with Bespierto. This is pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
So, forgive me. If I were to request an audience in that fashion, what's the likelihood of success?
The likelihood of success, if your goal is to get an audience, it is very small. If your goal is to be laughed at, it is very high. And if your goal is to be killed, it's, I would say, 50-50, depending on who you walk up to.
So since my goal is to actually secure an audience, what other alleys of opportunity might I have?
Well, I suppose you could try to fight your way in to see him. If you were very, very powerful, he might be inclined to talk to you. That is very unlikely, though. Chances are you just die in the process. If, I don't know, what can you do? Can you, like, I don't know, turn into a enormous beast of some kind or something?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I don't know. That might be amusing to him if you sort of packaged it all as some kind of parlor trick. But there's a long line of people that you'd have to show that to before you got to him. And then he'd probably ask you to perform. And then if he liked it, he might talk to you. If he didn't, he might just kill you.
This is good information.
Mm.
And I walk away.
As you walk away, you get a big hand on your shoulder.
I stop.
Okay. He removes the hand and taps the bar.
I'm sorry, may I help you?
He says, well,
Pay for the drink?
yeah, that one.
I turn and walk again.
You're not going to pay for the drink?
Did I pay for the drink? Oh, I guess I did. I will pay for his drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what he was getting at.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the subtle stuff, you know.
Yeah.
We'll say it's a gold for the drink.
I place a gold on the bar.
The barkeeper runs over, like, basically scampers to it, grabs it, and then tries to get away from this guy. While still keeping him in line of sight.
Do you have a name?
Yes, I do. You can call me Shambinito.
It has been interesting meeting you.
Yeah, I bet it has.
I keep walking.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, where's the rest of the people who are supposed to have my back?
Oh, we're back.
We're back here.
Yeah, over there in that corner. Totally
Hey,
mean mugging.
You seem to totally have that handled.
It seems an audience is unlikely at best. Although the implication was that we could fight our way in.
I figure if we're going to fight our way anywhere, might as well do the tower rather than...
Agreed.
I wonder if they'd be interested in trading information about a potential enemy coming through a portal.
To be honest, I would doubt it.
These seem like confident, warlike people. I'd feel like they'd be more interested in getting through the portal and having more places for them to conquer.
Could also use that to our advantage. But any particular reason we could get them to believe us for portal information rather than the Sky Talkers?
I don't know. It's just a thought.
I think that such information is far more strategic if we keep it to ourselves.
Well, I think any information we'd have on that wouldn't be legitimate.
Yeah, what he's saying is, if a bunch of random guys show up and say, hey, a portal full of warriors is going to show up, they're not going to believe you since they conquered an entire city just for that. From guys that are totally legit.
Makes sense. So, back to plan A, break into the tower?
I think so.
Unless anyone's got any better ideas? Get?
I'm thinking. How tall's the tower?
Many, many stories. It dwarves all other buildings by far.
Has your bird regained its senses, Hazard?
I'm not certain yet.
Can your evil monkey do anything useful?
What?
The evil monkey that you keep in your bag.
I don't have an evil monkey.
What kind of aerial defenses would they have?
I don't have an evil anything. Or a monkey. Well, I don't know about the first one.
In her defense, it does quite resemble a monkey.
And you said it was a demon. So, I was
Devil.
pretty sure demons were evil.
He's less evil and more, I don't have a word for that.
Well, then I'm going to go stick with evil. I mean,
More bound by his master.
Wait, so who's his master?
Currently?
Yes?
He would make some noise.
Me? Mostly.
that really sounded like it had a question mark on the end of it.
There's a hierarchy.
Wait. So who was his former master?
Did we ever come up with a name for that?
I don't think so.
Longbeard Jackson.
Not Longbeard Jackson.
I wouldn't
Get
be
out.
surprised if Longbeard Jackson is part of the tournament.
You're going in the penalty box.
Oh, no. And the worst part is now that all people are ever going to remember. Brian totally said it was Longbeard Jackson.
Malmemorate?
Write it down, son.
This is canon now.
It is.
Ooh, the smell of fresh cannon.
Freshly fired cannon.
Yep. It's like cinnamon rolls with the slightest hint of copper.
Okay, so who's Malmemorate?
His former master. He liked to chew on him.
Like to chew on that thing?
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's not exactly a person, so...
I will say it was a Gelugon.
Gelugon?
Mm-hmm.
Spell that for me.
I believe it's Gelugon.
So Malmaroth was a Galagon?
Yeah, Malmemorate was a Gelugon.
What's a Galagon?
It's what Malmemorate was.
That's
I'll
very
tell
very
you, and
circular.
you can explain it.
Okay.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yeah, I have no idea what a Gelugon is.
It seems quite clear that Hazard's middle name is Syllogism. Regardless,
Here we go.
can your imp
There's a good
assist?
description of it.
It's a big bug devil. Typically evil. Emphasis on the big.
So how did you get the imp from a bug devil?
I won?
Won the imp?
Yeah.
Oh. So he's a prize?
More of a guide and liaison. That comes along as part of the prize.
So what is the prize?
Power. Mostly.
Oh. What'd you play?
Poke the bag. You remember what I played? I don't know. It's been so long.
Was it like at a, I don't know, casino in hell?
Not in hell.
Well,
I win every time.
It was a
Rousing
Midnight
game of
Shards.
Yard darts.
a game of yard darts?
No, that was not canon.
It was Midnight Shards.
What's that?
Yard darts.
You don't know Midnight Shards?
No?
It's a bit of a tactical card game.
Oh, that sounds interesting. I'd love to learn.
If I ever find another deck of it, I can teach you.
Thanks. Especially if you can use it to, I don't know, acquire power. That sounds like a useful game to know.
We'll talk about that.
But, yes, question remains, does the devil monkey do something?
Yeah,
Okay, what does he do?
lots of things. He's my liaison.
Could he
Well, can he-
fly up the tower and look around?
Yeah.
Possibly,
Can he
but probably not high enough to actually get up there.
Can he steal things? Can he cause a distraction?
Steal things? Not really. He's not
Can he
terribly strong.
trigger an explosive rune so that none of us are killed?
That's so mean.
That is true.
You're trying to get my friend killed?
I do have unseen servants.
Unseen servants would not be good at that.
Triggering traps?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm going to do a kind of internal scan and see if the bird is less crazy.
It seems fine.
Then you summon him and he picks your eyes out. Oh, no!
Are we in a enclosed space? Or are we out and
Yes,
about?
you're in a bar.
We're still
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to summon him in public.
Why not? You do an eagle, I'll do some snakes. It'll be a party.
Because last time I summoned him, he attacked random things. Mostly us.
But that was entirely a different plane mention.
Yeah, but who knows what it'll be this time. I mean, that one seemed to be particularly aspected towards avians, but your snakes also turn into angry trees. So, yeah.
Well, we certainly won't know until we try.
It's true.
Exciting experiments for everyone.
Not in here.
No, I agree, not in here. So, I say, considering that we can't get an audience with the leader without taking a great amount of time, possibly getting killed, and possibly having to entertain him and then get killed, our best bet is to break into the tower.
Think
I
we'd
will-
have any easier time of it trying to break in from the top?
That's what I was thinking. Are there windows or?
Not that you saw.
If only we had some sort of flying creature who could reconnoiter and tell us of the situation.
Yeah, but I'm not going to summon it in here.
Well, if only we could leave.
Then let us.
Shall we go back to the inn?
Let's go outside of town.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. You guys leave town?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, look, it's Bohuaro from the outside.
Scenic Buharo.
Yes. There's a big wall over there. There's some Trogonauts posted on it. They don't seem to be keeping people from coming in and out or anything. Over there is the rest of the hill. Then down there is the slope of the hill. And then over there is just like miles of farmland with big streams kind of meandering through it. There's a lot of kind of terraced stuff. There's a lot of like probably your cranberry and or rice type crop that needs to be mostly underwater. But you can see, little specks in the distance, farming stuff, walking around in the, with their water up to their knees.
Get a decent ways away from the entrance.
Okay.
All right.
Hurry it up, birder.
Yeah. Summon the bird 20, 30 feet away.
Okay. Your bird appears. It looks as it usually does. That is to say, it looks like a black eagle.
Huh.
Well, that's better than last time.
Definitely.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, it just kind of generally seems to be doing fine.
This is my connection with it back to what it normally is.
Yeah.
Just kind of think a come here thought.
Okay, it comes over there.
Kind of pet it a little.
Okay.
It's like, are you doing better?
It pecks your eyes out!
It seems to be fine.
Wild peck! Oh.
Nope. Eh.
All right. Let's see.
So, have we seen much in the way of like siege weaponry or around? No?
Sure, you probably walked by something.
Okay.
We've certainly seen
Actually,
evidence of its use.
these guys, since they went to that little district, there was just like straight up a giant ballista in the middle of it.
As I was concerned.
It's not like it wasn't like loaded or ready to go or prepared or anything, but yeah, there was just a ballista there.
Why?
Just trying to see how feasible aerial assault would be.
Do we have the
Are you
means
thinking
to become
eagles?
aerial?
Yeah, generally.
Well, let's send this one. to
Okay.
Find out if there's any way we could get inside. Have we seen animals?
In the
Normal
city, you've seen
animals.
like rats and stuff.
Pigeons?
Yeah.
Okay. So winged rats.
Pigeon type birds. Yeah.
Send the bird!
Rats and winged rats.
Mm-hmm.
Send the bird! Fly, bird, fly!
The more you keep saying that, the less tempted I am to actually follow through.
There must be a reason this is a bad idea.
If we...
And the bird was never seen nor heard from again.
Yeah, send the bird. All right. See that tower?
It looks at it.
We need to see if there's any way into it from up high.
It takes off.
Now we wait.
Can you
Okay.
see through its eyes like Manimal?
No. I don't think so.
Well, that sucks.
Definitely not at this distance.
Well, you know if it's been destroyed?
Yeah. We'll all know
We'll
if it's
hear
been
it
destroyed. That hurts.
Hmm.
A lot, actually.
So, if we were to try to fly in, what would you say our chances of being blasted by a ballista would be?
Doesn't seem like they have a lot of ballistas ready to go.
Think we could get to the tower before they would mobilize one?
Depends on which.
ballistas might not be the issue. Some of these guys
Yes.
have bows
Eh,
and long bows, and not only that, but these guys are big and they have big bows.
I see.
It's probably going to be a while. I'm going to sit down, take off my
There-
shoes.
there
Think
could
you
also
could make
be-
some of these for everybody? They're wall walkers.
Trying to think if that would be better or not.
It depends on how fast we can run up the tower.
Probably not faster
How
than
tall did you say
flying
the
to the
tower was?
tower.
The eagle comes back.
Oh, it's your eagle.
Windows?
No, there do not appear to be any windows. The only thing that it could see through was the dome at the top, which appears to be one solid piece of round, kind of reddish, amberish glass.
Okay.
It did see some glowy stuff inside, though.
You did good. So, there doesn't seem to be any opening other than the entrance at the base of the tower.
Well,
So,
The top is a glass dome that we could possibly bust through, but that seems like a bad plan.
yeah, especially since, the integrity of the dome might be necessary for their efforts.
Mm-hmm.
very possible.
So, yeah, I think that leaves a frontal assault.
I suppose so.
Now, honestly, you guys have enough intel that it's not necessarily out of the question that you guys can get up to the tower
Uh-huh.
without necessarily raising the alarm, but you don't know what's inside the tower. Other than what what they've told you might be in there.
So, would you have any idea on how to quickly and safely dispel some explosive runes there, Orm?
Oh, I don't know. I have. Where is the one that I was just looking at? I have knock, which allows me to open a single locked door, chest, gate, or other object. But it doesn't. Let's see. If you use this ritual successfully against a portal protected by Arcana, you destroy the Arcana lock and the effects end. It doesn't open up the door. I still have to do that. It just disables any lock.
Sure. How long does it take to cast?
Let's see. It takes 10 minutes to cast, and it costs 35 gold pieces plus 1 healing surge. That's the component cost.
Where do you have to be to cast it? Would you have to be right upon the lock, or could you cast it from a distance?
He has to be right up on it.
Second question. Once we get to the top and talk to them, what would be our exit strategy?
A device, the Professor Lex device.
Well, but I don't. We would. That the tower doesn't gather the energy, does it?
If I
thought it was considered that was a possibility.
I thought that the general idea was that we're using this to figure out where to go to collect the energy. Because they can predict where the incursions are going to be.
Well,
I think the Eagles are a valid escape strategy if we make our way to the top.
Do we want to destroy that on the way out?
Destroy.
What?
The dome?
The dome?
No.
Their observation?
Then they're not a valid escape strategy.
How so?
There are no other windows.
Exit. The only way in or out of that building is the front door.
Which, yes, if we have all the trogs, waiting for us once we get out, that's might be problematic.
Well, maybe we could just blow a hole in the wall.
Maybe.
But I thought the librarian we spoke with thought that there was a possibility that the tower itself might be a beacon of the sort of energy that we're looking for.
Yes,
I could be misremembering, though. So certainly having an exit strategy is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Have we gotten Lex device close to the tower?
Nope, not yet.
Do we want to try that and see if it starts? And as we were getting closer to the center of the,
We could see an accumulation.
we could see it, increasing.
That's a very good idea.
And we might as well do that tonight and figure out, what they've got for guards overnight as
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
to determine if we want to make this attack during the day or night.
Well, you guys spent enough time casing the joint. You know that security is basically the same throughout the day.
Day or night.
They do have shift changes and, appropriate breaking into places plot hooks.
Contingency.
Yep. But other than that, it's not really appreciable. Also, you don't, there doesn't seem to be a very clear difference between Trogonaut daylight vision and night vision.
Well, it's not going to hurt anything if we're going in. Regardless, we can always check it when we get there.
Seems reasonable.
Since there doesn't seem to be any way of verifying whether there are other exits until we're in,
I guess.
the option of blowing a hole in the wall and or the dome is always there.
I suppose.
Do you have a recipe for actual explosives?
I got the clockwork bombs.
I'd allow that.
Okay. I already got a couple of them.
And I've still got Eagle's Flight, so...
It's not any quicker to cast if you scroll it, is it?
I don't think so.
Takes 10 minutes to cast that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, let's check.
What are we looking for?
If we make a scroll of the ritual.
Oh.
Do you have any teleportation rituals?
I do not.
Brandis?
I have made like a teleportation device, but it is largely point to point. So unless we can set up a relay, crystal, and line of sight of the dome.
I mean, it would
Line
take
of
you
sight.
weeks to build something like that, assuming you had the sort of resources that you had back then, which were a kingdom's worth of resources.
Right.
Let's see.
So maybe not so much.
He's Randis. He can figure it out.
Sure. Like I said, he'll get it eventually.
It was a lot easier when I had an airship.
You had an airship?
Oh, I guess, Thony left me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's what that was?
Yeah.
All right.
So, if we ever get back home, hey, I got an airship.
Well, just keep this in mind if I have to use that knock ritual.
Uh-huh.
No, not knock. Oh, yeah. It does take 10 minutes to cast, and it will cost me 1 healing surge.
Oh, knock takes 10 minutes to cast?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Unless we can do scrolls. Which, if we can do scrolls, the healing surge is not that big a deal. Because you pay the costs making
Ahead
the
of
scroll.
time? Yeah.
well, hopefully we can sneak up in such a way that we won't be as time pressured until we actually door.
Yeah, but if we need to unlock more doors inside the tower.
Right. Well, I mean, I can probably unlock anything conventional.
A scroll doesn't speed things up. Good
So
idea,
it's-
though.
And, there's always the classic just let it do what it's going to do approach if we're really time crunched.
Smash the warding and duck.
Yep. It's not a pretty solution, but it sometimes works.
So are we agreed on a full frontal sneak-in assault?
Unfortunately, I don't think we've came up with any better idea.
Yeah, it's either full frontal assault on the tower or full frontal assault on Besbierto.
Which I don't think is a better idea.
Agreed. If we're going to frontally assault something, we might as well go where the actual intel is.
We said that we had not seen any of the Trogonauts entering or leaving the tower.
Correct.
So there is a chance that there aren't any Trogonauts within the tower.
Correct.
Maybe they're not even allowed.
Seems possible, but we can also be pretty certain that there's all sorts of other guards inside, like those frost lizards.
Yes, but while we're playing Perfect World, I've decided I wish to have a pony. Agreed. Let's fight.
Okay.
All this strategy is making me itchy.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It can be.
Anything else, Ket?
Not that I can think of right now.
My stealth just sucks.
Yeah, it used to be pretty good.
Yes.
You have all those noisy muscles now.
I know.
What if he puts on the hat and turns into something more stealthy?
It's not a polymorph.
It just makes him
Yeah.
look like he's something that's
Yeah.
more stealthy.
If he he turns into a really loud displacer beast.
Wearing a hat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he would have to wear a hat too.
But wouldn't that be adorable?
Yep. Displacer beast. Loud displacer beast with
Actually-
like a little propeller beanie.
Let's say here. Actually, I do have something that lets me roll
Got that
Arcana
camouflage.
Stealth.
instead of stealth.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Do you think? Could we somehow? Either you guys got good enough illusionary capabilities to perhaps make one of the Trogs think that someone's already in there and rush in and maybe clear the runes for us?
Orm?
I do have something that I could use to essentially make sounds.
Do you? We might have.
I better double check that.
We might have taken that out. Possibly specifically to give you that thing that lets you roll stealth for Arcana.
Yes.
It would be on the first page. It's probably with those green things.
Well, the green things are kind of spread out all over the place these
yeah.
days, so. But yeah, I do not think I have. What was it? Ghost Whisper is what I think it was called.
Ghost sound.
Ghost
Ghost Sound.
Ghost Whisperer.
There it is.
Yeah, there's Ghost Sound. I still have
Oh, okay.
that.
Okay.
I can just mimic any sound I've heard if that is helpful.
Are you a ventriloquist?
I'm a Kenku.
But if
That didn't answer my question.
can you throw said sound?
I guess I can't like project it very well, but I could make it sound like a guard is calling or something like that. It's good for distractions.
Maybe we can make that work.
Yeah.
If the intent is to avoid the Trogonauts, would it not be counterproductive to send Trogonauts in before us that we would then have to probably confront on our way through?
I just mean like a Trogonaut.
I think we can handle the traps.
Yeah, you think so?
I agree.
I hope so.
We'll see, I guess.
think our situation is so tenuous that we honestly know nothing either way. We won't know anything until we make some sort of move. At the very least, while this may be foolish and impulsive, it will at least give us information upon which to continue.
Suppose that's true.
And the odds of all of us dying are extremely low.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Maybe 1 in 5.
I see.
Or 4 and 5. Well, it doesn't look like there's any other, unless Randus has been able to learn to read the stars.
No.
Then I don't see any other option at this point.
All right. How soon we want to do this?
Tonight.
Okay.
Now, at this very moment, we should begin.
All right, let's go then.
All right.
We sneak back into town.
Okay.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
You sneak in through that big open door.
Yes, the one that says welcome.
Yep.
Right in front of the guys who are... Yeah.
Yep.
Sneak is apparently the Eldrin word for walk.
Yes.
I believe that's glide.
Saunter.
Yeah.
Sachet.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Let's make our way towards the tower.
You make your way towards the tower.
Nonchalantly.
Checking the device. Do I see any different response as we get closer to the tower?
There is a little bit more energy, but you don't necessarily know that it's because of the tower. It also doesn't seem like it registers, but small fluctuations you've observed in other situations as well.
Nothing of significant.
Not from, at least not from, I'm guessing, a safe distance away from the wall, which is a large distance away from the tower.
I see. All right. How shall we start?
By getting to that door. And tuning in next week.
Yay!
Same crit time, same crit channel.
That's right. Or if you're a little bit more adventurous and you'd like to find out more shows that we produce, check out the Major Spoilers Podcast Network master feed where you can access all of the shows. And until next time, here's hoping all of our dice rolls are critical hits.
Is part of the Frog Pants Studios Network. For more information about this and other shows, visit frogpants.com. Audio programs so good, it's like you're there.